So Rick, we started this show in the Accelerate office to just sit down with our faves and just let them tell us backstories that we don't know about the career and the journey, all of that. And we've been getting a lot of gems so far. Of course, this is a new style now from home. We don't have as much time as we usually would have in the studio, but we'll still appreciate anything that you can tell us, and you can start from the beginning. Now, backstory, I actually know Rick from a while back before Gentleman. I knew him before that Gentleman Blow, where he dropped the song sometime 2013. Fantastic song, Dance Dance Baby. That song is one of the greatest songs out of Africa. And he did some good numbers. He went to some other countries. Ric Hassani, let me just backstory before he tells you the full one. Ric Hassani go blow for one East African country. Before he blew in one country first. And then, so by then the music was already so good, but it seemed like non-Nigerians started to appreciate his music even before we down here. So the floor is open for you to tell us the story from before that song that I even know.
I heard there was a what do you call that thing that used to be called Rico Slim. So I don't know.
Yes. I mean, I heard about him.
Yeah. So
I used to rap. I used to be a rapper.
Give us 8 bars. Give us 8 bars.
Let's go. Oh, when I come true. And get down in the
I see why you changed.
Today get out.
But yeah, I used to be a gospel rapper. I mean, I've had songs with Frank Edwards. I used to open for Rooftop MCs then back in the day. Like, yeah, I used to rap, but I don't know. It just when I don't know. It just changed, man. Like, I think I just grew into Ric Hassani. I don't want to say like I changed, you know, because it just, I mean, like we all have like a vision of who we want to be, and the older we grow, the vision gets clearer and clearer and clearer. So as I was growing up, just seeing that this vision of who I want to be, who I am now as Rico Slim wouldn't take me there. Like, I don't see me being Rico Slim in that vision that I have. So I had to stop and literally change the whole thing and start again. So that's what I did.
Fair enough.
Okay, so from PH to Lagos.
Yes, I was living. I mean, I grew up in PH, born and raised, and then when it came down to doing music, I mean, Lagos is the place, you know. So I just started coming here. I didn't know anybody then. The only person I knew was Sam Clef at the time. So I used to go to Sam Clef's studio, and then I slept in Sam Clef's studio for maybe like almost 2 years. Almost 2 years just in the studio. Yeah, I mean, like, I was there when Wizkid was recording from Bakuruma to Don Doll to all those songs. Like, I was literally there in the studio, you know. And that just really, I mean, that really shaped my like attack. Like, that was like my foundation, you know what I mean? Like, seeing all those things and seeing how Wizkid came up, like, so when I now came into the industry, like, that was like where I drew my experience from to really like come into the industry and attack the industry. So yeah.
So how was the grind like? Because there was one time, like, I used to see on before you blew. I just used to see, hi, my name is Ric Hassani, some Africa. Like, I used to see that tweets like every day. And I used to be like, oh, these guys. One day I just like, let me go and click and see who is this. I'm an African person that's always my timeline. So was that like a
oh my God, those times it was a strategy, because that was all I could do at the time. That was all I could do at the time. I couldn't do anything. Like, I didn't have any money. I didn't have any label. I wasn't popular. I wasn't, you know what I mean? Like, there was no Don Jazzy that was saying, oh, I'm the next big thing. Like, I had nothing, and I felt like I had no one, you know? So that was all I could do. So I used to tweet that tweet. Like, every morning I'll wake up, tweet it as I wake up, and tweet it again before I go to bed. I did that straight for 3 months, guy. 3 months.
You must notice me.
In fact, I started, you must notice me. And then one thing I started doing was, and I've never said this before out to everybody. Like, one thing I used to do was, I opened like 6 to 12 fake accounts. Like, I'll just open an account and just say, at Ella Boobs. I am Ella Boobs. I'll get one picture from like online of a really busty girl, and I'll be like, yo, I'm Ella Boobs, you know, and then I'll and then I'll tweet at Don Jazzy, I'll tweet at like all my favorite artists, and I'll tweet at Patrick. I'll just tweet and say, hello, I'm Ella Boobs. Do you know Ric Hassani? And I tweeted that tweet at least 100 times every day for 3 months straight. I'm not joking. Yeah.
Strategy.
Yeah.
Well, that's dedicated. That's dedicated.
Oh man, as I wake up every morning, because I had like, I mean, Oscar, you know some of the story now. Like, I just felt like I had nobody. Like, coming from PH to Lagos, you know, Lagos at that time, Lagos was very. In fact, I feel like till now, Lagos just believe that they have a system, right?
Yeah.
There's a system that believes that they know how it works. So if you want to work, you have to be part of the system.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, so I felt like me coming from PH, I didn't know anybody. I didn't really speak Yoruba. I wasn't really like street savvy or whatever. Like, I just wasn't part of the system. I didn't even know where the system was. Like, so I didn't know what to do. So all I had was just Twitter. Man, I tweeted my life away, emailed my life. Like, what didn't I do? Instagram, in fact, it was so bad that time I was obsessed with Rugged Man and Ice Prince. I don't know why, but I was obsessed with Rugged Man and Ice Prince. And then I tweeted Rugged Man for 3 days straight. Do you know Ric Hassani? I'll open Ella Boobs. Do you know Ric Hassani? I'll open Sheila Styles. Do you know Ric Hassani? And then he just tweeted back and said, look, I don't know where Ric Hassani is. I don't want to know. Stop responding.
Ella Boobs.
Harassment.
Ella Boobs.
Harassment.
Ella Boobs.
I had Ella Boobs. I had Sheila Styles. I had Hot GD. Like, I had, porn stars, somewhere technology execs. Like, I used to tweet at OVA too. OVA, not just okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to tweet at him too. Man, I was just doing everything I could, man. That's, and that's how things just started happening somehow.
Was this after the Dance Baby single? This
now.
period of tweeting. Okay, so how did the song now blow in what country was that?
That was Baby Dance. Let me not give you the gist. So I dropped Dance as Baby Dance in 2012, right? And then it did not blow up. I tweeted at everybody, but nobody was answering me. It didn't blow up. Nobody was saying I'm the next big thing. Nobody was saying my voice is dope. So I just left it and started applying for, jobs in Access Bank and Diamond Bank and Shell. And I was writing exams like crazy, trying to get a job, right? So in the midst of writing these exams, I think like 2 years later, I get an email from somebody that says, oh, they are from CNN and they're doing a show in Malawi and they want me to headline the show. So I was like, yo, man, this is not even real. Like, this is just... So I didn't reply the email. A month after again, the guy messaged me and said, hello, I'm this, that. It's a festival called Lake of Stars. So we want you to headline. So it's be you and Uhuru and Toya Dalezi. I'm like, this guy is very serious. Like, I'm just like, there's no way. Like, I didn't even reply to him. So he emailed me for like 3 months straight. And he was like, look, I need an answer from you. The show is next month, blah, 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 blah. And then at the end, he says something like, let us know how much you charge and send us your account number so that we'll get this thing done. So me, I'm like, and at this time, nobody has ever paid me for anything music. So I'm just like, this guy's actually asking for my account number. So I reply his email with only my account number. I don't say anything because at this point, I don't have a manager. I don't know how, I just didn't know anything, So I replied him with just my account number and my sort code at the time. I think it was something like that, sort code or something like that.
Yeah. So
I replied him, and then 2 days later, my bank called me. I don't want to disclose the amount, but it was something just, in fact, I've never seen that kind of money before. I was like, what? Like, how is this? I was like, my bank was, how, like, I don't know if they still do it now, But back in the day, it used to be that if someone wants to send you money, your bank has to call you. You have to approve the thing. They have to have a
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
telex copy or
International,
something
yeah.
like that. So my bank called me, something like that. I mean, now my accountant handles it, but then you know what I mean. So,
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
so like,
okay.
now I have no idea, you know. So then like, and then it was like, I don't want to say the amount. It was really a lot of money. Okay, let me put it this way. It was a festival. It was a 3-day festival, right? The first day was Uhuru. The second day was Toya Lazy, and the last day was me. So now Uhuru, there are 4 guys.
Yeah.
Now what they paid Uhuru is what they paid me. So just imagine how much
Accounts
money this
large.
thing was. And at the time, like my I'm saying like my mind was blown. So I sent him and then he sends me the money. And then I replied the guy like, okay, my name is Ric Hassani, blah, blah, blah. I'm so sorry. I've been so busy. You know, I've been on tour. That's why I haven't responded to you, blah, blah, blah. So he says, okay, like, so are you going to come with your team? Are you going to come with your manager? Are you going to come with your PR guy? Are you going to come with... At the time, I didn't even know what any of these things were. So I just replied and I just said yes. And then I started calling my guys like, oh boy, I did go Malawi, you go come do manager for me. You know what I mean? Like I just gathered like 2 of my guys on my street and then we just we get to Malawi and it's crazy. The airport is packed. People are taking pictures of me, like the news stations are there, like the governor's son is coming to my show, taking me to the governor's house and the president. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
Any
So
idea why
that's
the
pretty
song
much
grew like that?
how that. I don't know. To this day, I have no idea. Like I
Wait,
don't
wait,
know.
Rick, I may have an idea because that year when the video dropped, it was a small, simple, but it was a cute video. So
Yeah,
my
yeah.
brother was in Ivory Coast. Okay. So I had Rick's CDs, all those promo CDs with the single. I had some of those CDs
Mhm.
in the house. So my brother comes home from Ivory Coast and he sees, he's like, oh, I know this guy. Say then they show the video for there's an African Music Africa channel that we have when
Oh
Young
yeah,
Talent
yeah,
is
yeah,
on.
yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
the
Oh, I
video was
remember.
banging on that channel. So
Yeah.
what usually happens in some of all these African countries is like that's how like all the Davidos and Wizkids, any song that blows in a francophone country, just know that Trace has been blasting it on TV.
Yes, true.
Once Trace is blasting a Nigerian song, the francophone
Yes, yes,
countries
it
will
was
get
true.
it.
Pick
Yeah,
it.
it
So
was true.
whoever
Yeah.
found that song randomly in Malawi, put that song on rotation. Maybe I know somebody that personally liked it and put that song on rotation.
Yeah.
And once it's on TV, the whole country heard it. So as far as they were
Yeah.
concerned, Ric Hassani was their own Beyonce.
Oh
You
yeah,
are those
like
people that you are not those people that are second class artists.
I'm telling you, bro. Like I went for that show. I performed that song 8 times on stage. 8 times because I had no other song. Like the only song I had I had that time was I did a remix of Yemi Alade's Journey. I don't know if you remember this, Oscar. I did a remix of Yemi Alade's Journey. That was the only song I had at that time. So I did Journey, and then I did Joy. I had a song called Joy, and then I
Yeah, it
did
was Joy that
Dance
I
Dance
remember
With Dance
vividly.
8 times, and it was still banging. Yeah, even Joy, they were like, we don't even know this song. So me, I'm just like, what? Even if my song is big, it's just one song. Like, why did you call me? I was so nervous, man, because I'm like, yeah. So that's how that happened, and I think it's Trace. Really, now that I think about it, I think it was Trace. Trace really, really slammed that video. I don't know why. I don't know how. I think they felt I was Fally
Rick,
Pupa's
you should
younger
probably
brother or
post a
something.
throwback of that song one of these days because that song is too sweet and a lot of Nigerians have not heard it.
Is that
That
song
song is
nice? I don't
too
know.
sweet.
I don't
What?
know, man. I don't know.
I did blast that song. No, that's a sweet song. So one of these days, just post a throwback and hear what people think.
Okay, all right.
Okay, so from then, so what happened next after you came back from your Coachella
Malawi.
experience?
Okay. So when I came back from Malawi, I came back on a Tuesday. On a Wednesday, I went and recorded Gentleman. That's why I said I take you to
Wow.
Malawi. You understand what I mean? Like,
Oh, wow.
so that's where that's where that line came from. So I came back on a Tuesday, I recorded Gentleman on a Wednesday, and I released it on a Thursday. So the thing was that after I released Gentleman on that Thursday, nothing happened. Nobody was talking about it. People didn't like the song. In fact, people would message me and say, man, this song is trash. Like people did not like the song for like, for like 7 months. Yes. I released it December 2015. So for like 7 months, people were saying the song was trash. Nobody talked about it. I went back to writing exams. I was about to get a job in Access Bank, like for real. You know what I mean?
Like
so, so I'm about to. Yeah, I didn't
You get master's
know.
degree now, and you are like he has like one of all those high grade master's degrees. In what?
Yeah.
Economics, I
And
mean
then
what?
my parents, economics now, yeah. And my parents
That's
were
how you know
like,
I'm a
"What
fan.
are you doing?
I'm a
Like
fan.
you're wasting your time." Yeah, yeah. Man, so I was just like, let me just go and get a job. So now I released it December 2015. So about July 2016, there was a wedding proposal. Somebody huge or influential at the time in Nigeria that posted the him proposing to his girlfriend, and that was the song in the background. So this was a time when Bella Nigeria weddings was like, well, it still is, but then it was Bella Nigeria weddings. You know what I mean? So Bella Nigeria posted that video, and the video went viral because the guy did it in a very like dramatic, lovey-dovey way. So girls now, girls were like, "Oh,
I go love.
yeah, I go love." So the video went viral, and then people were not asking about the couple; they were asking like, "What song is that? What song is that? What song is that?" So the next day, Bella Nigeria had to now posted the song again. I said, "Guys, this is the song you were looking for from yesterday. It's a brand new single from Ric Hassani." So me in my mind, I'm like, brand new single. This one has been out for 7 months. You know what I mean? So everybody's like, "Oh my God, it's a brand new single, blah, 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 blah." And then I'll never forget this guy, Shodi the Turn Up King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shodi the Turn Up King. At this time, I didn't know who he was. Oh, I knew him on Beat FM. He used to be on Beat FM. So Shodi, I'm in Port Harcourt dressing up to go to Access Bank. And then Shodi the Turn Up King calls me and he says, "Yo, what's up? I've been looking for your number. Can you come to Lagos tomorrow? Because there's a wedding for the next day." And I'm like, how? Like, what? Why? And they're like, "Oh, that somebody wants to perform in the wedding." I mean, I'm like, "Oh, okay. Why are you telling me now? I'm not in Lagos. I live in Port Harcourt." And then he says that that he had already that the person said they wanted the guy that sang Gentleman. So in his mind, he thought it was Ricardo Banks, Ladies and Gentlemen. So he called Ricardo Banks and then he paid Ricardo Banks. He paid Ricardo Banks my money. You know that? So he was like, "Oh, that should just come to Lagos, but he'll get the money back and blah, blah." So me, I'm like, okay, like, and that was how I come to Lagos and I do the show. And then after that day, I just stay in Lagos and I just start having shows almost like every weekend singing that song, like 50K here, 100K here. But then to me, it was like 1 million naira because I didn't have any money, So yeah, that's pretty much how that's how everything took off.
I remember that song. It was my ex at the time.
The video was what now?
It was my ex. It was my ex at the time. I was always telling me about that song, like "You Deserve a Gentleman," and like it was kind of like shade to me at the time because she was saying that she deserved better.
Because you know the gentleman.
Oh my God!
You know the gentleman.
Yeah, but that when I listened to the song, like the song got me.
Okay, so what? I feel like the video contributed to the
Oh yeah. At the time, that video was, in fact, it's probably the cheapest. A lot of people don't know this, but it's probably the cheapest video ever in the whole world. But at the time, I didn't have any money. So I think for that Dance Baby Dance video, I had like borrowed money from my mom, a lot of money, and shot that video. But I hated the video because I let the director write the script. I let a stylist bring my clothes. Like I just paid a lot of people. You know what I mean? Like to because I felt like that's how it is. You know what I mean? To like come and bring my clothes and they bring. But I felt like I didn't have any identity because the stylist was the stylist of Fino and Wandekola. So they dressed me like them. You know what I mean? And then the video director was the director of, Beyonce, and you know what I mean? Like, so they just made me, it was like, it wasn't special. It wasn't different. You know what I mean? Because it was just like everybody else. And I couldn't tell them anything because when I want to say, oh, no, style me like this, they'll be like, what do you know about styling? I'm not coming out to style. I styled Yemi Alade yesterday. What do you mean? What I, so I couldn't tell them anything. And I've paid them 100K that I borrowed from all my sisters, so, so for Gentleman video, I was like, you know what? I'm going to do this thing my way. So I actually wrote the script for Gentleman. I sat down, I wrote the script. They call it a treatment. So I wrote the treatment. I put just how a video director sent the treatment. I looked for the old school house. I went to look for it. You know what I mean? Like, and then I sent it to Mex. I said, Mex, this is exactly what I want. My clothes, I went to Tejo Show Market. I bought the fabric. I looked for the tailor. We sat down. We made it there. You know what I mean? Like,
you don't be stylist now. You're stylist. You're stylist yourself.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and I've been styling myself ever since. Like everything in that video, like everything, even the shirts, the shoes that I was wearing was made in Nigeria by some guy, because I wanted like black patent shoes, everything, I wanted it to be that. See, let me do this thing myself. If I fail and I do them, I go know where I fail. If the team blew and I do them, I just hated the fact that I didn't want to blame somebody else.
Yeah.
I just didn't want to, because it's a very painful thing. It's like this. It's like, do you know that if your guy bashes your car, it will pay you more than if you bash your car.
You bash the car, yeah.
If you bash your car, you're not going to pay you. Right? But your guy bash your car, you go say, why you go do that? Why you go? Like, you go pay you. So that's how I felt with that Dance Baby Dance video. I hated blaming other people and saying, oh, it didn't work because this guy styled me like this, or people didn't say I'm a style icon because this guy styled me. I wanted it to be that I do it myself, So that's what I did with Gentleman. And as we dropped the video, man, the thing just took off. And I just thank God for that, man. And I thank God for Mex too. I thank God for Mex, the video director. Yeah.
So what is that story I saw on Twitter of the taxi man that used to help you out when you were grinding in Lagos, when you were still trying to push your music?
Oh yeah. Okay, so there was a time when, back in the day, I used to stalk P Square. I used to stalk them. I literally used to stand outside their house in Omole Estate, hoping that they would come. I don't know what was wrong with me. Just don't ask,
Nobody here is judging you. No, there's no. This is a judgment-free zone.
They used to live in the same estate with Clarence Peters at the time. So I would go and stand outside P Square's house in Omole Estate, hoping that they would come out and hoping I can give them my CD. So I did that for almost 2 weeks. I just used to go there and just wait outside. There was a kiosk around the area, so I just go and stand there. They never came out, But there was this taxi man that used to come and maybe drop some girls off, or maybe drop their dancer off, or take their cook to buy something. You know what I mean? So he always used to see me around there, So when they now call me, what really happened? What happened? You know what I mean? So I started telling him that, yo, man, I really like P Square, this and that. So he just started carrying me around. I didn't have money to pay him. He just started carrying me around, and he took me around for free for 8 months straight, bro. Yeah. Wow. He took me around to every radio station, sometimes I'll get money, and then I want to pay him money, and he'll be like, no, say keep on, just carry him, go studio, Wait, if you give me this money now, what you go carry, go studio, So yeah. And to this day, he's still my guy, Collins. That's his name. So that's how I met Collins, man.
Are you still an indie artist? How is that grind?
Well, to be honest, it's very difficult. It's very, very difficult. But especially for my kind of music, it's very difficult. But I see it as I'll just say it's a lot more comfortable for me, because now whatever goes wrong, I know where it go wrong, because now me do am. Do you understand? I know what's going on. If there's not enough money for a promo, now me bring the money now, so I know where it's. I'm not gonna say, the song didn't blow because you didn't give me money to promote it well now, or So that's how I'm more comfortable with. It's very hard, but in terms of comfort, I prefer it than any other thing. There's nobody now that will come to my house now and say I'm owing them money.
There's nobody that will say, your house, though. We see your house.
We saw the house on Twitter,
Okay.
See,
Zero house teaching, giving us minimalist there.
minimalist vibe. Yeah. See, I would have never shown it because I'm not even like that. But it's just my manager is like, guy, we need content, we need content, we need content. So I just said, okay, make a begin snap picture for her. So I mean, I've been here for what, like 7-8 months, So I've never felt the need to put it out there. But I put out one picture and the people liked it. So I was like, okay, oh, let me just try and see what I can do a lot more. So yeah, that's how that will happen. But yeah, so as I was saying, like that's just the comfort of being independent. It's harder, but I'm just more comfortable. I'm more relaxed. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
IK.
Yeah, so
Mm,
last year I saw a clip of like you abroad, like in this country that's no, I actually can't remember the name of the country. So like, how is it that you, as an independent artist, like you can still, your music still crosses over to like countries like that, even some of the mainstream artists you don't even get to see them in those countries selling those amounts of like seats, and how is it possible? Like, how, what's the blueprint?
Again, it's the same blueprints from the Ella Boobs days and the Sheila Styles and the Hot Judy. Like
It's-
when I just, I'm telling you, man, when I see one tweet from somebody in Brazil saying, "Oh my God, I like this song." I follow the person back. I ask the person, "Oh, where are you from? Oh, like, what country are you from? How many of you guys know the songs there? And then I start googling. Maybe, for example, the other day I was talking with I saw a tweet from some country, and then the guy said he's from Saint Lucia, and I'm like, I don't even know where Saint. I've never heard of it before. So, and he says, oh, that him and his friends really love my songs and stuff. So I start googling. I literally Google top 10 DJs in St. Lucia, or top 10 radio OAPs in St. Lucia, top 10 clubs in St. Lucia. And I stalk the life out of that club down to the Instagram handle of the security man in that club, and I DM him.
I need to take notes, I swear.
So that you go know your face when you
Man, I
land there,
salute the
because you go
grind.
come there one day.
I salute that
Oh my
grind.
goodness. I stalk their lives. That's it. And then I get my manager and my friends to like have them on their WhatsApp, because I can't really, at this stage now, I can't really have just
Yeah.
anybody on my
Yes.
WhatsApp. But if it was before, I'll have them, so I just talk to them a bit, and then I give them, I say, add me up on this number, and then it's my manager's number, and then my manager is talking with them, and then after a while we become friends, we do promos there, and then I ask them for, oh, how do you say hello, how are you doing in your language? And then they tell me, and then I make a video saying, hello, my name is Ric Hassani. Hello, my name is Ric Hassani Murigwanje, Unabuya Miente. And then I speak their language, and then I say, listen to my music, and then I make like a 30-second clip of me greeting them in the first 5 seconds, and then the remaining 25 seconds is my song. And then I do a sponsored ad in St. Lucia, maybe, and then I do, see, I'm just revealing all my secrets. Anyway, but yeah.
It's intentional.
No
People are going
truth.
to learn, man. Yeah, yeah.
I swear.
I really respect that.
Oh yeah, man. Then I do, like, if the guy tells me, I ask him how old is he, and he's like, oh, he's 24, and I'm like, oh, all my friends are 24 too, and blah, blah, blah. So I do a sponsored ad, and I target guys and girls within the age 19 to 25, and then I just promote there, and then I even say stuff like, oh, I'm coming to St. Lucia. Meanwhile, I'm not even coming. You know what I mean? I'm coming to St. Lucia, and then these video show promoters get a hold of it, and then they start reaching out to me and say, oh, you're coming to St. Lucia. When you come, you have to come to my bar. When you come, you have to. And then I say stuff like, but I don't have a flight ticket. And they're like, don't worry, we got you. We'll fly you. We'll fly your team. We'll fly it. You know what I mean? So that's pretty much. And then when they start these promos, because I've become friends with like all these people, they promote it like, man, this is our guy. And then most times it's even the promo that makes the people in those countries even know who I am, because they don't even know. They'll just be like, I mean, the remaining 10,000, for example, I went to Honduras, right? 10,000 people came out. So I'm very sure that it was probably only 50 people that were just promoting me like crazy. And then the remaining 9,950 were like, why are these 50 people promoting me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe let me even hear this guy's song. And then, you know what I mean? And then they know us because they get to know me during the promo of the show that I'm coming to do. So they don't even know me prior. A lot of the times they'll come and they'll be like, oh, I didn't know you before, but when they said you were coming, I had to go and listen to your music and I loved it. You know, so that's what we do. That's what we've been doing. And that's how we've done Honduras. We've done Houston, we've done New York, we've done Colombia, we've done Bogota, Providence, Tela. It's just crazy. Like right now, I was supposed to be in Guatemala and Brazil and St. Lucia, you know, but because of Corona and stuff, we couldn't go anymore. You know,
that's quite
So
impressive.
let's-
Man. I like that you're
Let's give
intentional
a
with
special
your
shout
promotion.
out to
pretty
Ella
much-
Boobs.
Yeah.
Let's give a special shout out to Ella Boobs for all the work she put in.
And
man.
Stella, what again?
Sheila Styles. Sheila
That's
Styles.
Sheila Styles.
Like Sheila Styles. Please, man, like follow them on. They're on Twitter. They're still on Twitter. Sheila Styles, Hot,
Shout out Stella Boots.
Shout out.
Hot GD.
Okay, do we have what we
Many
need?
of them, yeah.
Yes, we do. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much,
You
Rick. Man.
guys,
Your story has been
this is the
inspiring,
first
man.
time. This is the first episode of The Whole Truth where all four people are four-eyed.
Mad.
Let's calculate that. How many eyes did that? Calculate the eyes.
Thanks a lot, Rick, man. Thanks a
don't
lot
know.
for showing up. This was
Thanks,
fantastic.
Thanks a lot, man.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Thank you.
All
Thank
love,
you.
bro.
Thank you.
Alright,
Bless
yeah.
her. Bless her.
All right.
Oh, man. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye.